I watched Fantastic Four, and it was mid. It was alright. I love the aesthetic. They really hit that shit. So it's supposed to be in a different world. Um, would I recommend watching it? Yeah, it was good. Would I recommend watching it in theaters or at home? I'd probably say at home. It's more like a home movie, so I definitely tell you guys to do that. But basically, this is gonna be spoiler, so I'm just gonna give it a rating. It's probably like a 6 out of 10 for me. My wife loved it. Uh, she just thought it was a great movie. I thought it was mid. Um, but after this, spoiler warning, just letting you guys know. Um, yeah, I I thought it was mid. The story it's all centered around family, and that's pretty cool. I like that part. But the part that I didn't like that much is that the Fantastic Four they don't use their powers as often. Um, they definitely made Invisible Woman stronger. They nerfed the Elastic Man. I think they stretched him like maybe 20, 30 feet, and he's about to die. That was crazy. I was kind of hoping that he could stretch a lot more. Um, Now, Pedro Pascal has been on everything, and I don't mind him. He's a really good actor, but he just didn't fit the role in this movie. I think they could have done so much better with a different actor. He did fine, but he just didn't look like he fit the role. I like how centered they are with the family. They're all related. Pedro Pascal is, Elastic Man or Reed, and he's married to the Invisible Woman, and the Human Torch is Invisible Woman's brother, and the Thing is uh, Reed's brother. So they're all family. I like the robot. That was pretty cool. His funny moments didn't really land for me. I feel like they just used them for funny moments and as a gag. The part that I did find comedic was when they were setting up for baby prevention, like dangerous stuff, and the Thing just keeps getting in, or the robot just keeps putting shit in front of the Thing, and he keeps like tripping or falling or stuff like that happens, and it's pretty funny. I like how they pulled the whole world together instead of just leaving them, which was a very definite thing they could have done. But they combined the whole world's forces to try to build teleporters to teleport the world, and it was pretty crazy because every plan that the Fantastic Four had, or Reed especially, all of his plans just kept failing one after the other. I don't like how they did Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer here is a woman, and that's cool. But what I do like is the backstory. I don't like her presence. Like she's not scary. Um, and kind of the Silver Surfer, when I bring back the memories of the old movie, it's kind of like he's just this. He doesn't talk at all, and he's like it's pretty tense every time he's on screen. And here, I like the backstory of the Silver Surfer because she used to be a planet that was about to be destroyed, but then she gave herself up um, for her to be the seeker for Galactus and sparing her world. So that happened. We kind of learned about that. Human Torch, kind of learning the language was kind of, kind of a mid plot. Um, it kind of brought him to like, kind of giving him this genius outlook that most people don't see in his character. What else? What else? The final fight with Galactus was pretty lit, but besides that, they don't really fight. There's a bunch of monsters, and we kind of skipped the whole like when they first get their powers. There's a 4-year jump gap, so it just keeps jump gapping, and it shows us like a reel of like all the things that the Fantastic Four fought and destroyed. And when I saw kind of those snippets, those pictures, I was like, oh shit, I can't wait for them to fight this monster dragon or fucking you know it, it that's kind of what I was hoping for. But I just feel like a lot of movies are just skipping that, so they can make the movie shorter and kind of deep dive and kind of speed run stuff. Same thing happened with Until Dawn, but Until Dawn did a little less than Fantastic Four, but they kind of just time skipped. Um, Now it's a good movie. It would have been great if this was like a two-part movie. That would have been great, perfect for me. But I think they rushed it, and I definitely recommend to go watch it if you're a Fantastic Four fan. Now I would say this is a best movie to watch at home, but yeah, there's also two end scenes, and one is very important because Doctor Doom, he comes in and tries to kind of just checking out the baby because we find out that the baby is like God, you know. So Reed and Invisible Woman, they have a baby, and it's like Reed is kind of scared that he's gonna have powers or it's gonna be in a natural birth, but he comes out normal on the scans, but he's just tricking or altering, or it's not showing. Does, doesn't really explain it. Just Galactus is like he wants the baby, but Galactus is like he's hiding his intent from you, which is kind of weird. But apparently he's supposed to be like a god or someone that's gonna help him. They didn't really explain that much. A lot of things happen, but yeah, that's kind of like an overview of my thoughts. And oh yeah, by the way, Doctor Doom gets the baby, doesn't get it, but he's kind of like checking him out, and that's one of the end screen scenes. So that was pretty hype. The second one was kind of shit. At the end, like after all the credits and all that, which is like I don't know 5 minutes, which is pretty crazy. So me and my wife waited because I googled how many endings there were, and then it was just like the Fantastic Four cartoon. It was like 30 seconds of it, which is not worth it. Um, what else? What else? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, yeah. A part I almost teared up with is when they first shot up to Galaxy. They screamed out Excelsior, Excelsior, and that's a reference from Stanley. That's kind of his catchphrase now. But yeah, it was pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie. I really liked how they brought the whole world together. Um, in this multiverse universe, the only thing that is the Fantastic Four. Basically, there's no Spider-Man or anything like that. Well, it doesn't show it, but yeah, kind of the Avengers. So Fantastic Four is kind of like the Avengers here. Yeah, but that's about all. Talk to you guys all later. I hope they add like an X-Men, universe to this. That'd be pretty cool. I think they would have to. Hopefully they don't skip out on Secret Wars because I heard that's pretty lit. And I can't wait for the new Spider-Man as well. Talk to you guys all later, and peace out.